settings from last time, so I hope everything's the same. Also, hello, chat room. What's going on?
Hello, chat room.
Hello, chat room. Hello, Mario.
Chat.
Oh, I can't say.
Goodbye,
Well, I mean,
chat.
guys,
Nice knowing you.
Hey, Barbie.
Mario died. He didn't die. That's a
Well,
lie.
yeah, he didn't die, but I know what you
Oh.
mean.
I mean, the real tragedy here
No,
is Wario.
the voice
Yeah,
actor,
Yeah, the voice actor
is
for Mario decided.
Mario,
he's like,
Wario, Luigi, and
Martinet died?
No,
no,
he's
no,
dying.
he's not dead. He's not dead. Not dead.
No,
He's not dead.
He did.
He's-
Charles is fine.
It was
He's dead, he's
confirmed
dead.
that he's stepping away from the role of Mario. I think they
Yeah.
held a gun to him and said, "Quit
Y'all,
playing
y'all,
Mario."
y'all all had an opportunity to gaslight
Yeah,
him.
but apparently Nintendo still says he's still like a
He
representative.
still works for them,
Yeah.
like as a
Basically-
as an
Oh.
ambassador or something.
Yeah. So
Mario
basi-
ambassador or
Yeah.
something.
So basically, what happened was they're just like, "Hey, dog, you're like ancient, like retire, dog. You gotta fucking, you
We're
gotta
getting a new
stop."
guy.
Yeah, and so he's like, "But I
Yeah.
love Mario. I want to keep being Mario." And they're like, "You can like go to all the events and shit. People love you. You just need to like see your family and stop being Mario for a bit."
And I mean, like they have like a plethora of Mario voice clips by now. I think they're pretty.
They're set,
set
for
for now.
life.
No, it's a new
No,
guy
they
for
can
Wonder
hire
apparently.
Chris Pratt.
For the
Yeah.
new one.
Is it? I don't think it's a new. Did they
No, it
confirm
is.
it's a new guy?
It-
I know
it's
they
pretty
confirmed
much
that much,
confirmed.
but-
Well, I mean, what is it? They haven't told us who it is, but with this news, it's like pretty much confirmed it's a new guy because people are like, he sounds different in this one.
It's Chris
in the
Pratt.
trailers and stuff. So I'm like, you know, it's basically confirmed that it's a different guy at this point.
I'm telling you, it's Chris Pratt.
Please no.
That'd be
I
crazy.
still haven't actually watched that movie, so I have no idea what his Mario voice
It's
even
pretty
sounds
fun.
like.
It's all right.
It's
alright.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
It's just all right. I don't
Yeah.
really have anything else to say about it.
It's alright.
I'm more so just concerned about the voice.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
He sounds fine.
I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too
Me
hung up
neither.
on the whole thing. Folks, last time we left off, you all were a little silly goobers who entered a boat and pulled off a whole hootenanny of shenanigans, such as, and I quote, child endangerment, attempted theft, successful theft, bribing of a noble house, endangering the child of a noble house, potential corporate fraud. Anyways, you find yourselves back on the deck of the ship after your obstruction of justice campaign. And as you did so, Pet, you finally wake up. Taking a quick cat's nap below deck, you're finally lucid enough to get around and figure out what's happening everyone else.
Can I get teleported to the map?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
I guess the
Ooh,
I guess
free.
the rest of everyone else would like to see
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Yeah,
The
Pat-
gang's all here.
Pat, you're finally awake, and you're finally able to join your comrades, who all just got finished talking to the ship captain in what appears to be a somewhat tense manner.
What did I miss?
You gotta. Well, excuse me, Mr. 48-hour nap.
Listen,
Lots of stuff happened.
I'm a tabaxi. You can't say that to me.
Alright, so you remember
we-
the people that Tro wanted us to kill for revenge?
Yes.
We found one of them, or
we
their
might have
boss,
been
or
throwing a
something
lot
like
of
that.
rocks at him, like a lot of rocks at him.
We threw a lot of rocks at some kids that may or may
Yeah.
not have been important.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I mean, we're doing what Throw wanted us to do, right?
Well, no, it's a different
so-
person that he
so
didn't
we're-
talk about. But they work
We're
for the
sharing
same
the
people.
ship with their family.
Uh-huh.
Which means they are on this isolated vessel with us. They don't have any connection to the outside world other than through this ship. What I'm saying is, we have a good opportunity here.
That's us, right?
That's us? What do you mean?
To act sus.
Oh! Well,
Hello, Mira. How are you doing?
yes. But also no.
Also, hello, Brayton. I saw you earlier.
And it's really up to the team how we want to do this. But what I'm saying is, we can use this chance as an opportunity to move forward with Tro's plan.
Well, that's fair. Honestly, I'm
I
down
just
for
want the
whatever.
sword.
I
I
love
just want the
peace.
full sword.
Doesn't matter how many men, women, and children I have to kill to get it.
Seems a bit counterintuitive,
D&D
doesn't it?
session where they explore the moral implications of killing children.
I mean,
Maybe a little bit.
we don't really care about the means as long as we get to the ends. That's the point we're making
Right.
here.
That's the
Ain't
point.
that right, Clovis? I pat him on the back.
That's the point we're making here.
What? What? Why was I brought
Yeah,
to this
you heard us.
conversation?
Oh, because you're also part of
You're-
the means.
You're
you're
part of the
part
team.
of the crew.
Oh. You guys think I'm part of the crew?
Yeah, yeah.
you're
Of
one of
course
our
you're part of the
friends.
team. Yeah.
Well,
You know what?
that's-
You know what? Clovis, you should give a speech to inspire us. Speech. Speech.
I don't-
Oh my
Speech.
God.
Speech.
He panics and does the Bochi Rock spasm on ground as social interaction hits him.
Such inspiring words. Thank you, Clovis.
Mm-hmm. Clovis the Rock. Anyways, yeah. You have 1 day left on this boat. To what cantankerous shenanigans are you going to get yourselves up to?
I think Pet should figure out the shenanigans we should get up to this day because he didn't get to do it the other
He
day.
didn't get the shenanigans with the
He didn't get to throw any
shenanigans.
rocks at children. He should get to do that this time. Right here.
So,
I hand Pet my gun.
What?
Go ahead,
okay,
buddy.
We may or may not have been pointing this gun at children recently.
Go ahead, do a crime.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do
so a little bit of a more understandable explanation of what happened, I guess, is what's the clan called? What are they called? The
White Cross.
White. I was about to say the White Lotus. That works too. The clan of the White Cross. There's some nobility of that family on this boat. And have you ever seen Devil May Cry? Like, so you know the scene of the third sequel of that play,
Yeah.
where the main character,
the video game.
yeah, yeah, exactly. The main character, Dante, flips a pool table and shoots the cue ball, and like the cue ball knocks into a bunch of other billiard balls, and all the billiard balls attack his would-be assailants. We did that, but
Yeah.
we were the assailants.
Well, we were
Oh
the
my
assailants,
God.
and then
So
instead
we
of
did- we did that-
we were Dante, and instead of a bunch of assailants, it was a couple kids.
It was 2 kids. So because we did that like twice, this White Cross crew, White Cross gang, I mean nobility, family, whatever you want to call them.
For a second, I
they
thought
might
you were going
dislike
to say
us.
white woman.
I mean,
There
that
was
too.
in fact a white woman. I feel like you're more qualified to explain that part than I am. If you want to explain the white woman.
No, I think you can go ahead. I just want the sword.
Oh. Fair enough.
I'm not too picky for the
was
details.
it? You saw Jetstream Sam, didn't you?
Yeah,
The-
well,
you know the stage
okay,
character.
okay, we're not talking about Jetstream Sam right now. Listen,
No, the video game
We're not,
character.
I don't think
He
we're
looked
there
really
yet, are we?
We're not- we're-
I mean, kind of.
Jetstream Sam is not here yet, and his name's not Jetstream Sam. It's different, all right?
Okay.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Thanks,
Jet
Clovis.
Sam.
Different character.
Anyways, listen. So like let's review what we got going on, right? There's a sword that we may want. That seems like it's wild. There are those 2 twins who look like they're controlling time. And then there's the really scary lady who's like half tree, it looks like. And then the captain who is also there. If we wanted to cause problems, there's a few ways we can go about doing that.
Kidnap them. No, sorry. Go ahead.
Do we want to be causing problems, or do we want to get
No,
closer to
here
this white
we
cross
gotta
crew?
go. We gotta go with the plan that we went last time. Remember, you all play hide and seek with them, and I
no,
turn into a
this
kid.
was something that you brought up, and then we said no to. But yeah, continue with your plan. Just explain it so Pet can hear it and see if he agrees with it or not.
Mm-hmm. My plan?
No, the hide and seek plan.
The hide and seek.
Roderick's plan.
Oh,
We
am
can
I
do
having
either
to
plan,
explain it?
really.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to get this cool red sword that the white woman has, Except the problem is that cool red sword is in her study, and I've already been in their study once, and I almost got in trouble too. So we're already under suspicion because I got tied to ship masts. You see, it's
It was a whole
normal
thing.
occurrence. Anyways, I still want the sword, and because the sword has like a guy in it, and I think it's pretty cool. But I can't get to that sword
Wait, a
because
guy
I
in it?
can't get near the
Yeah,
study.
there's a guy in the
Yeah, a
sword.
guy. Just
Yeah, there's a guy in the
just
sword.
him. Yeah, and then so what I want to do is I want to not cosplay, but I want to transform into one of the kids, so they don't expect, because the kids are always up to no good. So I want to break in while under the guise of the child,
Wait,
and
you
they can't do anything about me because I'm the sibling of the
I
woman.
mean, you could be a distraction because I would just like to remind you guys, I am a property reassigner.
Yes, that is true.
You are a professional at this. You are the most qualified out of all of us here
That's
to
the only thing
reassign that
is,
sword.
from what Roderick told us about what he saw on the ship deck, that sword kills people if they're not strong enough, and that the white woman wasn't strong enough. So,
I mean,
I don't
aren't
know what.
swords supposed to kill people?
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
like
no,
not
no.
like
What happened
they're
Swords
not
is they
supposed
don't
had
to
like
kill
kill
the user.
people.
Oh, yeah.
They had like an entire summoning ritual where they summoned the guy from the sword. Then they fought the white woman. The white woman only lasted like 10 seconds with the big guy. Um,
That's what she said.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I worded it
Hey
on purpose, but
now.
Hey.
yeah, and like I think the only reason why that the person's still alive is because they had like a little I don't know, priest, I don't know, a summoner guy who like rewinded time. I'm not too sure.
Those are little kids. The little kids rewinded the time.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, I must have missed this. The kids have time powers.
Yeah, the kids are the time powers.
So what
guys.
happened was, so to explain a
Alright.
little bit about what happened last time, Tricia, this swordswoman over here. So what happened
She's
was,
the white woman.
Yeah, the white woman in question. You don't know if her last name is White Cross or not, but she is working with the White Cross Home. She did a ritual with a sword flowing with the emotion of malice, which summoned forth the spirit of the sword. And she tried to take ownership of the sword, but had to pass a trial. Failing the trial, she wound up dead with a couple other guards, and suddenly, time rewound due to the two twins, allowing them to sort of be like, hey, you failed this time, you're not strong enough, we'll try the trial again a separate time.
That about sums it up.
Okay.
So yeah, I want that sword because I wanna do stuff with it.
Okay, so
You know, we've got to have everything. If it's cool, we gotta have.
We got
it.
100%
okay,
this
but
campaign.
okay, do we know how strong this Tricia lady is? Can we
Make
perceive?
me a martial check if you could.
All right.
I
what's
guess it's
martial
my bad.
based off of?
It's based off of wisdom. Make me a survival check. Sorry, different campaign, different thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, survival.
Sir Bibble.
I ain't know nothing about her.
Your assumption, the way she carries herself, you're guessing she's like one of the best fighters of all time.
Okay,
Dude, the goat.
The
And
goat.
that was on a 3 though. So, is anybody smarter than me?
No, wiser.
Well, let's see. I'm the one who
mean,
saw it, so let's give it a
I'm-
shot.
Yeah.
I'm worse at survival than you are, so I'd rather not. I'm really
It's not-
bad at surviving.
Oh yeah, I don't know nothing.
You
I
also
mean,
think she's really good.
I have never seen this
She's
person. I won't roll.
crazy.
This woman is cracked.
Absolutely
no.
out of her
But-
mind crazy.
Okay, but this is off of a really
way
low
out
score,
of
so
your
I don't know
level.
I don't even know what this means.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, Avos, you
Okay.
give it a shot just for
Oh,
fun.
you know what? I never saw her holding the sword. Like, I wasn't top deck at the time, but I have seen her walking around. The boat. I'll
Around.
do it. Come on, how did I?
Oh
how
my
did
god, the guy with the
15 plus
negative
Avos.
modifier.
2. 13.
You've spent a decent amount of time in your life as a warforged, having worked as a guardsman. As such, you've kind of gained a little bit of a sense on, how someone carries themselves, how proficient they are with a blade, something like that. With the way that she carries herself, you're guessing that she is a very proficient fighter. She knows what she's doing. Though to what extent, you're unsure. definitely above each of you guys in single combat. But as a group, who knows?
Okay. This opens
I'm just
up a
wondering if we'll be
possibility.
even able to handle the sword, you know?
I mean,
Or
Here's the-
or
What-
or we could
Guys.
swipe it for later when we are strong enough.
guys, like, why are you
Well,
worrying
how do we
about
know whether
swiping the
it's
sword if you can't even handle it? Just take it or
But it's a
not. Take
cool
it or leave
sword
it.
with a dude
Well,
inside of it.
Exactly. All
Here's-
I'm hearing is take it. Why are you guys being worried about this? Just
Here's-
The
here's
thing
right?
is, yeah, go ahead.
Wait, can I go first, or do you want
Yeah,
to go first?
you go first. You go first.
Okay. The thing is, from what we overheard at the conversation, it seems that you need to be strong enough to summon the guy inside the sword, not to use the sword like a sword. Like, yeah, we're not using the sword for its intended purpose of summoning this guy, but we are using the sword as a sword.
But what if we accidentally summon him? Then it's like game over.
Well, I mean, that's a
I
problem
don't
for
think you
another
can
day.
accidentally summon
That's a
him.
exactly problem for another
know what,
day.
let's
Let
The
the
thing,
future
okay,
up
but
for you.
also,
okay.
if
Okay,
we
you know what?
steal, if
You know
we
what?
steal this
You know what?
sword,
You know-
we make enemies with these white cross people, which
I
we're
mean,
already
going
trying
through
to
that
like
anyways.
get in and get out and kill one of them.
We're already
basically.
trying to do that anyway.
Yeah, we're
Might
already
as
trying to do
well
that anyway.
just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
We
Might
don't
as
need
well. Might
extra
as well.
attention on us.
You know, I don't know about y'all, but I want to get that sword right now.
Oh, I totally forgot.
So
we're
it
on a
seems like
boat.
we all want the sword then.
well,
We're all
I-
saying
you all
screw
want
it,
the
we
sword.
don't care.
I
We don't
want
care
the
about
sword,
the
but
White
I
Cross.
feel like this will have terrible consequences, and I don't want to hear. Oh, I love
Okay.
sewing. I love sewing. Ah, dang it, reaping.
Everything has
Damn.
consequences, man.
Reaping.
Okay, here's the thing, right? I think it seems like we all also want to immediately make enemies out of the White Cross right now. I believe
I don't.
that we should actually befriend the White Cross to make it easier for us to kill the specific
No, I
White
don't want
Cross
to. I don't
guy.
want to make enemies with them right now per se. But like,
If
We
we
don't
get
have to.
closer to them, if we get closer to them, and if they trust us, it'll be easier for us to wipe them out.
Yeah.
you know, y'all are boring. But carry on.
I guess we're taking the sword then. It seems like the team wants the sword then.
I guess it is the general consensus to just take the sword and say whatever. We'll figure
Okay.
it out later.
We'll figure out Tro's revenge another time. We really want that sword.
The whole. I think we really should.
All right, team. All right, team.
All right, team. Glad we got
How
it
do we
together.
wanna do this?
How are you planning on
I-
stealing the sword? You
How
got
are we planning
a
on
day
stealing
to
the
prepare.
sword?
Hey, pet, go steal the sword and like swallow it and keep it in your sword-safe stomach.
I don't think I can do
Pat
that.
walking out with a sword-shaped stomach. I wonder where it
Where did
went.
Isn't that
Where
like
did
the
my
play
man-
Tom and Jerry?
Yeah. No, you mean
Exactly.
the cartoon.
Thomas
what?
and Gerald, exactly.
The cartoon, like an animation, like it's like multiple pictures and like you play them together and like it's a moving picture.
It's like a whole
I
thing.
have no
It's
idea
one
what
of
you're
those
talking
moving
about.
pictures.
Yeah,
That sounds like magic. And
It
I
kinda
don't know how to
is.
do that.
shout out animators. Anyways,
Who was an
Anyways.
animator?
the person who makes the animations, keep up with it.
Necromancers.
No,
No, those are
not necromancers.
reanimators. I'm sorry.
Those are reanimators.
Anyway, I
So,
can
how
do
literally
you-
steal the sword, guys.
Right.
Come on.
Okay, so we
About
steal
hiding
the
it, though,
sword.
that's the problem.
I think we should wait until we have to get right off the boat. Right? We do it. Save it for the end.
The moment we're deboarding, we're deboating. I don't know the word for it. We're
Deboating.
getting
Yeah.
off the boat. Is it actually deboating?
It's the same
I
as
think
like
it's
deep.
debarking.
Well,
It's like
it's not
debarking.
debarking. It is not debarking.
It's
Is it not like
disembarking.
That's the
embark?
other one.
Disembark?
But like
It's not the word.
No.
Disembark.
Okay.
That's the one.
Disembarking
so-
is when you're leaving on a journey. Deboating is when you are removed from a boat the same way you are deplaned.
The moment
Oh.
we're deboating, right? That's when we're moving all the luggage on the ship. That's when all the people on the ship are out and about. They're doing their stuff. They're either getting off the boat or getting ready to get off the boat. Like that's our chance to strike. So we got a day to prepare for that.
So
that's-
we do that, right? We get off the boat. We put the sword into Roderick's bag of holding. We leave as soon as possible, and we throw one last farewell rock at those kids. How about that? Sound good?
That sounds good to me. Well, then what are we going to do about this day then?
Here's the thing though, right? If this if we want to be with the White Cross right now, if we actually want to take Crow's mission and figure out what the White Cross are doing, wouldn't we want to follow the White Cross?
I mean, we've got
Or,
plenty
like-
of time to do that later.
It's just that like trying to leave the White Cross's what's the word? Trying to leave with their belongings without ever contacting them again, without them ever realizing, is kind of counterintuitive.
So what you're saying is ignore the sword. We do what Throw wants us to do first.
No, what I'm saying is we steal the sword in such a way that we're still with them.
How
So
the
we,
hell-
we
You're just
we steal the
complicating
sword
things,
and then
brother.
still be around them.
How else are we going to be? How else are we going to use them to get to their families?
Because
trying to
What do
kill
we need-
families
hey,
here.
the thing is,
Wait,
we
okay,
can only,
here's my
we
question.
can
I'm
only do
trying
one
to
or the
kill
other.
a family here.
We can,
Why-
we
why
can
do we
only
need to
we cannot have our cake and eat it too. Okay, we can only do one or the other because we steal the sword and then we're just around them. They're gonna be like, "Hey, where's our sword? I wonder who took it. Maybe it's these random people who just showed up and threw stones at us."
You're right. They
Yeah,
should wild
Balthazar
throw
has a
mix up
point.
off of this. You're right.
Yeah, that's.
They actually get Oki off this if they do that.
And also, like, do we have to be
Well,
with
you-
them, like, to know
It'd
about
be-
them
so-
later on?
So if we steal the sword, then we can't be near them to figure out where Crow is, right? The guy we have to kill, right?
Crow?
Yeah, that's the name of the guy we have to kill, right? Or that's
The-
that's
the
They-
White
they
Cross
are
does
a
it for
they
one
are
crow.
a crow. Yes.
a Crow. Yeah,
That is a job title.
Right, job title, and then
Oh,
so
not like the
we-
animal, the crow. Okay.
Right. So if we either can use them right now and be friends with them and then find the guy and then kill him and then leave, or we steal the sword now and we don't have access to that information. We have to find the crow on our own. Those are the two plans we have. I think it'd be way more difficult if we were to steal the sword and then try and be friends with them. I think they'd see through us pretty quick and we'd die.
Yes.
I don't think we'd die. I think we'd just.
We'd get into
Yeah.
a lot more fights than we should.
We would
it'd
be
violent.
unalived.
It'd certainly be violent. Someone's going to die.
Yeah.
Of
I'm
fun.
just saying it might not be us, you know?
It might
Exactly.
not.
I'm willing
be.
to bet on that. I'm willing to bet that it's not us.
You're willing to bet on everything.
That's true.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Okay. Well, for the rest of the day, you spend it lollygagging,
Lollygagging.
up to some mischievous acts. Maybe throwing a rock here or two at people. Who knows? You know, the world's your oyster, quite literally. All right. And so
world's an
eventually,
oyster?
no, it's a flat plane that rests on a giant turtle's back.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Those-
gotcha.
Turtles are like swimming in space or something.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what else would they swim through?
That's true.
A giant donut-shaped Earth.
Y'all fucking with
A
Luigi Earth?
larger donut-shaped Earth.
Do you all fuck with Luigi Earth? That's all I'm asking.
Luigi Earth. That is
I've never
that's
heard of
new.
this.
You've never heard of Luigi Earth? It goes crazy.
Nope. I'll figure
I
that
looked
on
it-
my own
I-
next time.
I looked it up. I looked it up and I got a DC comic book character. An
What?
Italian restaurant order in Boston. Here, I'll send you a screenshot. Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah,
What were you talking about again?
I don't know. I was making a bit about Luigi Earth. It was just fucking the Earth, but it was like Luigi's little round fucking nose. Was what it was what I was thinking about. I didn't know there was a fucking DC character like that. Anyways, folks, eventually, the rest of you will land in Kyrium. Let me know when you're loaded in.
24, 25.
True,
Alright.
true.
All right, I'm loaded in.
I'm here.
Alrighty then. Let me change the music.
I am here.
Now we need landlubber music.
This music is very. This music is very mind numbing after a while, isn't it?
Dog. That's all of fucking RuneScape's music. All of it is
True.
such brain rot, tinnitus causing like music. It's great. I love it. Flashback to when I okay. So so my dad used to own an office building, and he would take me to it so that he could work on the weekends, and I would just like exist in the office so he could say that he was watching us, right? But like we were just chilling around in an office, and on weekends a bunch of people weren't there because it's the weekend. Of course they wouldn't be. So I would use some random fucking guy's like personal, like not personal, but like office computer that's like theirs to set up like RuneScape and Pop Tropica, and I would just play that shit. So they're guaranteed was like 2 or 3 separate people who Monday morning had to show up and were like spam messaged because my email was still signed in on their computer. Like 50 messages from fucking Pop Tropica be like, we haven't seen you in a while. And I guarantee they fucking hated me. Anyways, you all land in Kyrium. The land is vast, despite the tropical shore in which you lie. Stretching out just beyond the beach, just outside of the estuary, you begin to see as the land sort of dries up,
Oh,
becoming
no.
a large...
I don't think I loaded in.
What the fuck?
I'm in.
All right. Let's see. Disconnect from server and get back in, I guess.
Yeah, you can try that. If not, I'll send you the map
Okay.
to reload.
Yeah, I figure it's like, okay, I might as well wait to see.
Yeah, I got you.
If it eventually does.
But yeah, so the land is vast and expansive. Lots of sort of this dried out grass that seems to stretch out forever, eventually turning into a desert. You begin to feel the heat sort of bearing off of it. As soon as you step down, the sun seems to break down upon the land even harder than it was over in Kyrium. In fact, it seems as if the entire sky has a more sinister air to it. Red particles sort of float through the air as the sky is almost permanently set at sunset. This sort of continual setting sun that seems to exist in this land. It's a very strange appearance. And you, Balthazar, are immediately able to sense through your paladin abilities there is something amiss here. As soon as you set foot, you just sense the land of fiends, and more specifically, a sense of home, a familiar feeling of which you are well acquainted with. But you are able to tell that, especially now that you've spent some time on the mainland, this island has lots of just latent fiendish energy.
Everything sucks here. I don't know how you coming back here, but also
Dude,
it's my
just
home,
Texas.
so don't talk bad about it.
I'll kill you if you do, but like...
You're right. This is just Texas.
It's giving me more vibes about California than anything else, the way I'm describing it. But yeah.
Okay. As soon as you land, the crew begins disembarking, taking out the boxes and shipments, as well as begins to set up a small beachside camp, erecting a couple of tents, as well as what appears to be a little station of storage here. The boat that they use to get here, the main boat is stationed far off in the water, and the larger sort of rowboat that they took to get up to shore positioned here. After about an hour of setting up camp or so, Corin will sort of emerge from his tent. Well, I'm glad that we were able to get you all here safely. Of course, we did not talk about a round trip, though if our schedules happen to align, I would not be opposed to taking you back to such a location.
When are you heading back, by the way, perchance?
Well, let's see. We don't have a strict timeline, of course. We're here looking for someone, actually. Regardless. So we have a bit of time resting here while we send out a couple of our informants to try to track down these people. As well as, guaranteed at least, we have at least, I think, a week here. That's when our next meeting is with someone of importance. So a week, maybe more.
Gotcha. Is this something we could help with? Is this something we could help with?
Well, for the meeting, no. That is a private White Cross affair. However, as for... As for the other matter, I suppose it wouldn't necessarily hurt. You see, there is a person who used to work for our house who has recently decided to make a break for it after some punishments were administered for some sloppy work, we'll call it. Regardless, they've let themselves go down the drain from what it appears, finding themselves here and ruining their once noble stature, mixing with devilish blood and whatnots. It's a real shame what happened to them, but if you're able to collect them, we can bring them back for any interrogation of information they may have leaked, as well as perhaps, maybe rehabilitating them back into the fold, as it were.
I see. Well, we could probably see about doing that. If our schedule also aligns, we're also here for a reason.
Oh, and may I ask what that reason is?
I don't know.
Mercenary jobs, stuff like that. Visiting home.
This
Also, I have to,
typical mercenary.
I have to meet
work,
some
as it is.
relatives, and it's a whole thing. You know how it goes.
It's a whole thing.
I
Yes. Unfortunately, Balthazar here has to meet his in-laws.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Your in-laws, you said.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know you were married.
not anymore. Sadly, my wife passed many years ago. Poor
Oh.
boy here. I grabbed Clovis, and all I have left to remember her by.
Oh my god.
I see. He'll take off his hat and sort of give like a respectful bow. I'm sorry to hear of such tragedy that has befallen you. Truly, it must
It's
be
all right.
a brave and noble mission you are undertaking.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I must say, I'm rather impressed with a lot of you, despite the troubles that you had with our other guests upon our vessel. I must say you were rather competent in what you did taking care of that sea monster. As such, I would like to... What's the word I'm looking for? Welcome you back into our working organization here, if you would like to, of course. We're always looking for help on certain matters and affairs. I believe in White Cross opens up their mercenary contracts here and there. If you would ever are looking for a job, you may always contact us, of course.
Sure thing.
Keep that in
Sounds like a
mind,
plan.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm happy to hear it. He will sort of boop, boop, walk back to his tent. These two
All right.
kids sort of look at you all, do the little eye pole tongue thing, and run back into their tent. All right.
Yo, is
Alright.
that from the anime
So-
you talk about all the time?
Yeah. That's from anime. Yeah.
That's from anime.
That's from anime.
That's just
Now-
a general.
Wait, those
anime
are the
thing.
kids
I
you were
don't know where
talking
they-
about? They look like
Those are the-
adults.
Dante and Virgil, yes.
Jackpot.
We don't act. Jack.
Don't
I'm
say it.
Jack, and I'm Todd. Anyway,
I'm Jack Keys Pot.
now's a good a time as any to really decide: are we actually trying to get closer to the White Cross crew, and befriend them before we kill them, or are we trying to actually?
You know
kill
what?
them
thing is-
now,
the thing
now's as
is,
good a time
right.
as any.
Okay, we're discussing this, right? We have to
Yes.
find a crow. I don't
Yes.
know which one, but we have to find the one Tro was talking about.
So here's my idea, right? Here's my idea. This Corin asked us to find some sort of informant or a guy that like basically betrayed the White Cross, right?
Yeah.
We have a shapeshifter on our team. What we can do
Oh.
here is we can, help this informant out, maybe help him escape. But before he goes, or before they go, I don't know who it is. Before they go, we, take their place with our shapeshifting ability, our shapeshifting friend.
Mhm.
And maybe ask them for some insider info. If they were close to the White
Hey.
Cross somehow, we could use that information to our advantage.
Well, I don't want to be executed.
Yeah, no.
I-
The thing is, if
Sounds
Oh,
like
we
they're
that's
gonna
true.
kill
We're
that
gonna,
guy.
huh?
It sounds like they're going to kill that guy. You want me dead?
yeah,
Oh, here-
no.
here-
To
the-
be
hold
clear,
on,
they
hold on,
did
hold on.
just say rehabilitate, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Okay.
yeah, that
It's
sounds like.
From the sound of it,
Dude, I'm just a monkey.
From the sound of it, they are going to imprison our mystery informant first.
I think
That's
they're just
when
gonna
we can
kill
break
him.
you out.
I think there will be
No,
a firing
no,
squad involved of some sort.
I don't think this is very well thought out.
Oh,
Yeah,
This
no,
sounds
I
bad.
think
Sounds like a
I
bad
think all
idea.
the shapeshifter plans we've had have seemed really bad ideas.
I mean, except the gorilla one. The gorilla one was
The
good.
gorilla
the
one
gorilla
was a
one
good
worked out
one.
great.
I'm
Are
surprised
you
the
still in
gorilla
gorilla
one
form
worked
right
out.
now?
I'm
Yes.
surprised that one worked out, honestly.
I mean, the gorilla one is why we're in this situation right now. So
Yeah.
That's true. So, but I'm still trying to figure out, like, can't we find a way to get this mystery informant to help us out instead?
I think no, we can probably get them to be like, hey, we'll just say that you like jumped off a cliff or something, and you can kind of like hide out or something, right?
Wait, if they're planning on executing this guy, why don't we pretend to execute him instead?
Right,
Like-
but they'll probably want a body or something, so we have to figure out like, oh,
Gu-
he, like,
guys, one
they-
thing at
I
a
think the
time.
better
please.
story is like, yeah, he like killed himself or something, and
Well-
then like with like disintegration magic or
Well,
something.
but yeah, again, they're going to want to. That doesn't seem very.
We'll just
that
bring
seems
him like a
bit
box of
monkey.
ashes or something.
Yeah,
and be
but
like, this is-
one
we
thing at a
got
time.
everybody
Are we,
that
I
we
feel like
are we
that'd
could.
be
stealing the sword or not?
Pet wants to. Pet, what'd you say? The sword?
One thing at a time. Are we stealing the sword or are we gonna
I
go
don't
look
think
for the
we're stealing
crow?
the
Eventually.
sword. I
Eventually.
don't
we're
think
not
we're stealing the sword.
Not
Eventually.
right now.
I think
That
we should
comes at a
ask
later
Corin
point.
more about this mystery guy that we
Yeah,
need to hunt down.
All right.
Like maybe,
That sounds
maybe
like a better
Corin's
plan.
got better
honestly.
info on this dude, and maybe
And then we
can
might
hunt him
need to
down
riz up
ourselves.
Trisha. We might need to riz her up a little bit to be more friendly.
Listen, I'm
Is that
not
possible?
the charismatic type. If you want to riz her up, go on right ahead.
I feel like
I'll-
every single time you've tried that it has not worked.
It'll be
That's-
really funny. I'll try it out after we talk to Corin.
I thought one
Dude,
of you
like,
guys
I-
was
I
gonna
had
riz
an
up
easier
Baby
time
Gronk.
getting feet pics than you did. Like
Yeah,
actually
I know.
going.
This is why it will be funny.
All right.
Trust
Fair.
me, it'll
Well,
work.
if it's funny, I trust you then.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
it's
Well, let's
funny,
talk
I
to-
trust you. That is the
Yeah.
D&D experience.
That's
Holy
a-
shit.
That's a good
Let's talk to
system.
Corin first, and we'll see what we can get on this informant guy.
All right.
Okay. You would like to talk to Corin. As you approach the tent, you see Corin sort of. He appears as you sort of walk up. The two guards hold out their halberds. They're like, "Oh, wait, whoa, he's on a call."
Oh, okay. Like Skype or something, or what? What was he? What's the situation?
Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. All right.
Not like this.
Not like
Oh
this.
my god.
No. He's using a sending stone.
Is it like a meeting type thing, or like is he gonna be out in like a couple minutes? Because
He's
we want.
talking confidential business of White Cross. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Are we able to hear anything that he's saying? Can we like
Make
maybe-
a perception check.
Let's eavesdrop a little bit. Perception's under skill check. Okay.
Yep.
I am
You
not
ain't
very
hear
perceptive.
shit, dog.
You ain't hearing nothing.
Dang.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
You ain't got ears. What even are
Oh, yeah.
ears?
I mean, I don't.
That's true. You are a robot.
That's the thing.
You know what? That's valid. You just got a microphone in the fucking nose. People talking to that you register audio through.
Oh my gosh, I got like completely like blanked out. I forgot that I'm on the old map still.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my
I was like looking at my character inventory. I was like, wait a minute, this seems wrong.
I seem to be missing 90% of my items.
Exactly. I have no items.
Why am I level 1?
Okay. I think it's at the same thing it was at before. I think you might have to send me the map, unfortunately.
Bro. All right, let me export the map to you, brother. Yeah.
Map tools be like be a little
Yeah,
interesting,
brother.
huh?
Map tools be like work functionally once in
This
your goddamn life.
this cave over here.
What
what's
about
that?
it? Yeah, the cave.
Did the guy escape into a cave?
The cave
Okay.
of many illusions.
Is that the guard talking to us like this?
No,
Hulkamania runs wild, brother.
brother.
Hmm.
The
What?
ghost of
Oh,
Hulk
I
Hogan
don't
on
even
this
remember what
island.
spells
What-
I have off the top of my
You
mind, 'cause I
has
think I might
a
have
50-50% chance of winning at sacrifice. And then you take...
You know, I'm a fake fan.
Here's
That was a
50
Randy Savage impression.
Oh, it wasn't Randy Savage, but...
No, it was Hulk Hogan. I'm tired.
Yeah. Hell, honestly,
I
fake
wanted
fan.
it to be Randy Savage so bad. My brain was like, no, it should be Randy Savage. But then,
Alright.
you know,
As you look at the little cave, you do see it's actually rather small. You're guessing a medium-sized creature would actually have a difficult time fitting down there. However, you know, maybe if you were a little smaller, you'd actually be able to enter this little cave. Appears to be some sort of burrow almost.
hey Clovis, you think you're small enough to get in there?
Unfortunately,
You know,
D-
I
Wait,
literally
do we
can shrink
do we just all
someone.
forget he has shrinking powers?
if you look in
I have
resource, that's where the map is. If you just want to go ahead and do the
Okay, cool.
process of doing all that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Wait, can't pet fit in there, or is?
I am an adult. What the
He's-
hell are you
Are you a
talking about?
have you been a human-sized cat this entire time?
Yes.
Dude,
Oh
you should just wait. You didn't know that?
no, I thought he was like a normal cat.
You
like,
thought he was
stood
like
up, and I
Putin
was-
Boost size
Yeah.
this entire time?
Oh
That's what I
no!
thought.
No,
the time.
no, he's been huge.
It's like massive.
This is changing my perception of this character a whole lot. Actually,
Oh
I thought you were Puss in Boots this whole time.
no! I am the size of a human adult. What do you mean?
We're all the same size right now.
I didn't know. I didn't think
All,
about it.
all 5 of us are the
If he
same
were that
size.
small, I would change him to I would just like make him smaller physically.
Oh, Oh my
Anyways,
God.
who wants to get shrunk down to go
All right,
inside that
I
cave
have-
over there?
Which one
I
of you
have the
motherfuckers wanted to
shrinking
get
spell. Someone
shrunk?
wants to shrink. If someone wants to shrink, I can shrink one person. Wait, hold on. Let me check if there's limitations to this. Because there's a chance I could just shrink all of us. If that's how that works.
No. Oh,
No,
no,
enlarger
you
juice
can't.
does not work like that. Yeah. Alternatively, we can always blow open the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Not when everybody's here.
Are you
Just
sure about
literally a
that?
camp in front of the cave.
Are we trying to go into this little cave to eavesdrop? Is that what's going on?
No,
We're
I
just
kind of
trying
just
to
want to see
explore
what
the
in,
cave right
what's
now.
in there.
Oh, I see. I don't even know what cave we're talking about yet, though. So carry on.
Well, what we can do is I can shrink you up until we find a point where you don't need to be shrunk anymore. Enlarge you, and then shrink the next person. And then we like all single file line our way into the cave. Or we can go find this guy Corin's looking for first.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
Uh,
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You don't see anything. Don't worry about it.
You see
Suddenly
nothing.
nighttime.
Why did
Honestly,
the map thing change? What the fuck?
I'm honestly down to just looking for the guy that Corin wants us to look for.
Yeah, I think we
Corin's
should
in a
look for this
meeting
guy
right now, though, so
first.
we can't talk to
It's
him.
probably a guy called Yajirobe or something.
That's true.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy to find a guy on the run who may or may not be a hired killer. I don't know about you, but they're
Hey, roll a history check
Pretty,
really quick for me, Balthazar.
Hey,
Okay,
DM,
cool.
why am I tiny?
I don't know. I tried to change you back to normal sized.
You know, we're gonna roll with it.
I rolled a 19.
The phrase hired killer on the run is like the most normal thing you could probably say to someone on Kyrium. That is like
Mhm.
Oh,
a stereotype. This is a land of outlaws. This is where people go when they did crime.
I forgot we're in
Like
Texas.
Australia.
or Australia.
Yeah, we're on Australia.
I forgot we were there. Then yeah, this will be kind of difficult.
Fortunately, you were able to get a description of this person that does help. Half man, half infused with the power of birds, a fleshed abomination of feathers and armor.
Wait. Birds? You mean like a crow? Is this the same guy?
Yeah, that's what you guys were talking about, right? That's
Is
the
it the
guy
same
you.
guy?
Okay, you weren't supposed
Well,
to.
I mean,
realize
crow
it
is
was-
like a position. It could be like one of the crows.
Okay, so you guys were gonna learn this later after you talk to Corin, but yeah, it is the same guy. They're both after the same guy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, who's
Alright.
shrinking down and
Well-
getting in a hole?
I think it was somebody
I
who's
mean,
very nimble and
Pet is already
cat-like,
shrunk.
perhaps.
All right.
Pet
Yeah,
is
Pet is
already
already
shrunk.
I have been accidentally volunteered, I guess.
I'm going to.
Get in there.
I shrank you without you realizing.
Okay.
The campaign will literally not load on me anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
it just
dear.
the campaign won't load.
Yeah. Well, before it wasn't the problem. Now I'm like trying to like
Try
disconnect. From,
just
like-
resetting map tools. Just like close the program.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but it's not working. Oh no.
If one of you,
I don't want to go to like.
if one of
I
you
don't
would
want
like
to
to share your
discuss that up again.
screen real quick.
I could probably do that. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I've tried this like 5 times already.
Yeah, I've
It's
been
like
seeing in the
not
chat.
cooperating.
So it's just not letting you join. Period.
Server name's Dunar, right?
Yeah.
And the password is Burger Boy.
Yeah.
Are
This
you
might-
running the same version of map tools? Is
You-
it
you are-
1.12.2?
Well, they were joined earlier, so I'd be surprised if they're not. It's showing that you're
Yeah.
connected.
Yeah, I can
Really?
see that you're connected to.
Because it's like giving me like a loading campaign message. It's not loading anything.
It's not loading anything. Like it's just stuck on loading campaign.
Or when I was expecting. Okay. Well, you know, we can just roll with this, I guess. Yeah, it just keeps saying disconnect, connected, disconnect.
Gotcha. All right,
connected.
we'll roll with it for now. One of
Acknowledge.
you can just share your screen, and we'll rock with it.
right.
Pet, as you dig through the cave a little bit, eventually you get to a rather strange sight. What appears to be a burrow of some sorts.
Is that a cobalt?
What the fuck are you doing in here?
I don't know. My friends told me to get in here, and I just stuck myself
Oh,
in
so
here.
if a friend were to tell you to go down a random hole, you just would?
That depends. Is there any money in it for me?
You're here to rob me?
I mean, no, I'm not here to rob you. I was promised like treasure and riches and adventure. I didn't expect like a dude in a hole.
Well, I'll have you know, a dude's favorite place is a hole.
That's fair. That's what she said. That's fair.
What?
Look, you live here, right? I'm sorry. I think I should leave.
No, I mean, sorry, it was a little rude, but I haven't talked to people in a little bit, though it's honestly, you know, it's kind of nice being able to talk to someone.
Cool. You're Kobold, right? What's your name?
Thalathar the Breathless.
Salazar the Breathless. Okay.
Why are you saying it like that?
Well, that's what you said.
I said Thalathar the Breathless.
Exactly, Salazar.
No, Thalathar.
Salazar.
Do you have hearing damage?
What? No, I can hear you just fine.
Clearly you don't.
You know, whatever. Sally, Sal's, yeah, you. I think I should leave. I might cause irreparable damage to your psyche just by staying
I
here.
mean, no, I mean, you know, it's sorry. I haven't talked to someone in like a super long time, so I'm a little rusty to the whole social communication stuff.
That's fair. So my other friends are gonna come in here. You wanna hang out?
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh! It's me, Relly, from the sky.
Oh.
They can't do that.
Oh.
They don't have chances of more uses of enlarge reduce.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
why
it.
they sent
Oh.
you alone.
Wait, I thought I had a second charge.
You do, but you have to hold concentration on one. Ooh. It's a
Oh,
concentration
that's right.
spell.
How
Oh.
close is Piet?
You should- you should-
Piet
you
to
should-
the entrance of the cave.
So
You should give it-
distance doesn't super matter, but
But can I yell at him? Right
yeah, that's fine.
As well.
You should
Pet,
give him the,
Are you in a spot where I can very suddenly and abruptly enlarge you to normal size?
No.
Yes,
no.
but don't do that,
No,
please.
no.
There's a kobold in here with me, and I think he's lonely.
No,
Okay.
give him the horse. Give him the horse.
No.
Oh yeah, send in the horse. Send in the horse.
No.
I
do
will
not
inform
send in
you,
the
Pet,
horse.
you are not in a position where enlarging would be beneficiary. It would fill
I
up
was gonna
most
say,
of the
yeah,
zone.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, do not send the horse. I did.
Wait, it would
The
fill up the zone?
Well, okay. so
Yes.
they'd grow.
That's how tiny I made you?
Kind of. Well, the problem is it's the ceiling super low. So like even Pet
Oh.
now small is still like kind of crouching over. If you were to grow suddenly, like you would just like, you know.
Ah.
Please don't.
I see.
Anyways,
Uh,
you want to see a magic trick?
okay.
Check this shit out. He's gonna walk over to this box. He's gonna pull out a bottle of ink and a paintbrush. He is going to draw a small little firework on the ground. And stepping back, he holds aloft his hand as power crackles in his hand as the firework suddenly goes off. A ray of sparks and color poof, shoot off into the air. Wasn't that like thick?
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that indoors, brother.
That's for pussies.
You know what? I think I'm leaving. This is a pyrotechnical nightmare in here.
Your loss, honestly. Pet leaves.
Let me out.
But
Let me
I'm
out.
gonna find you. I'm gonna
Let
get
me
you.
out.
All right. Yeah. Pet returns with a little bit of like ash, sort of just like coating their face. You guys heard a
Yeah,
loud explosion in there, by the way.
Yeah, there was a
You
kobold
good?
there with fireworks. I don't think
What-
it was
what-
safe in there.
Hey,
Was the
let me
kobold
in.
friendly,
Let me
or-
in.
He
Alright,
was
alright.
friendly, just a little cuckoo.
All right, let me shrink you. I'm shrinking Roderick.
I'll be
Um,
right back,
We can't-
guys.
we can't
Sorry.
move Roderick.
All right.
Yeah, I got you. Roderick shrinks.
I'm shrinking Roderick over there.
What's up, man?
Oh, what's good? He's going to lick his fingers and stroke his eyebrows back like they do in the movies.
Hey, dap me up.
Oh, preach, sister, because you're still a monkey.
And we do like the fancy. No, have you? Yeah, we do like the fancy handshake. You never seen a silent voice?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you haven't seen a silent voice. Who here has seen a silent voice?
I haven't.
I have not,
Ah, dang.
unfortunately.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I have a handshake in mind, but basically, so I'm going to do the handshake. It's going to be like the hand. It's going to be like the You're going to like hit the palms first, then you're going to hit the back of the palms, no, back of the hands. Then you're
Okay.
going to do like a fist bump,
Yeah.
and then do like the little explosion. And I said, "This is what friends do."
We're friends.
Yeah, man.
I've never been
See-
friends with the chick before. This is crazy.
I forgot.
You're still.
I forgot. How did I
You're still
forget?
You're still the gorilla.
You're still the apron
I
now,
said-
yeah.
He says, so what do you got going on around here?
Well, okay. So like nothing crazy, you know. Like, so like there's this like age-old tradition that's like handed down the like generations or whatever the fuck. Like my great super great grandpa used to like, you know, have like magical paintings and stuff, and he could like conjure things from his imagination into reality through paint. And like I'm like one of the people who do that now, you know, overtook the family business and whatnot. So I just came here looking for like new paint and stuff.
Oh, really? I mean, do you have any of that right now? I like give him like the little, like the little fast blink, like the eyelashes. I like look at him over my shoulder.
He's gonna walk over to the box, take out the paint, and is going to draw a bouquet on the ground. Then it's gonna conjure it, and is gonna give you the bouquet while doing the cartoon wolf eyebrow, multiple like boink boink boink.
He's a wooging.
Oh, no,
He's a wooging.
He's a wooging, yeah. Oh, you know, you know, you know.
Oh, that's. Oh, can you teach me how to do that? And I like.
Sorry, it's like
bite
in our,
my lip.
it's like in our blood. Like I mean, okay, I'm gonna say something fucked. So sorry. Well, it's a family tradition, so I guess we'd have to make them kid then. Huh?
This is terrible.
This dude has
I
like.
got myself.
We've just encountered an incel. That's what we found.
Oh no!
This is his goon cave, dude.
Oh no!
Hold on. Can you read my spells to me, or actually like screenshot a picture of my spells real quick?
Yeah. Okay.
What have you gotten us into?
All right.
No,
maybe
I
we
didn't get y'all into anything. I just got myself into it.
I'm gonna request.
I'm me. I'm on myself.
They're in the general chat.
If you can find a way to get this guy to come with us with his paints, I would greatly.
Oh, can you take a picture of my
appreciate it.
inventory too?
Wait, no, we
Yeah.
can only have one non-NPC party member at a time. Remember?
Oh
We have
really?
clothes
That
on.
is-
Yeah.
That is the dictates of this land. Yes.
Yeah, we already had. We tried to get that other wizard dude. Remember?
I like how it's this guy telling us that.
I speak with the mouth of God. Okay. let me just-
Okay, if that's
there
the
you go.
case, then.
All right. Oh yeah, I forgot how big this is. Okay.
But like, if you want to
Put him
like,
in the bag. Put him in the bag.
he's a kobold. He will
Back.
suffocate and die.
Yeah,
I don't know how
exactly.
kobolds work.
They're just live. They're lizards.
Oh!
They're just lizard people.
Loot of the sewers.
Oh, you can't even trade him the
this-
feet picks because you got rid of those. L.
Oh yeah, the
We
feet
can't
clubs
even
now.
give him feet.
Oh
pics.
right. No, but I have the
Here's
feet.
the real
though.
thing.
Oh,
yeah,
I have
that's
the feet,
right.
the real
Feet.
thing.
Wait, the feet are like the feet.
I said,
speak
like
I
to
said,
nunchucks now.
I like, do the little thing where I'm like, that thing in like anime where like the girls kind of like hug themselves and like shake.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 So I do that. Like, you want some feet?
Huh? Where
Hell
are you
yeah.
going with this?
It says,
Hell yeah.
well, I'm gonna need a bit of some of that paint first, if you know what I mean.
What do you need?
Ooh, show me your favorites. You gotta let the incel talk for himself.
Okay. Oh, I got you the thing. This one I learned a while back. And he's gonna like start flexing, but he's a painter, so he has like no muscle mass. He is going to draw on the ground a orb, and drawing some runes inside of it, will conjure it forward. You can see he very clearly drains all of his mana that he has for the day, just completely sucked dry. The best way of putting it, I think, in this situation. He's gonna walk forward. This is a diamond worth 500 gold.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Hey,
So
you
about
could
those
have me.
feet.
Oh yeah, I give him one of the feet that doesn't have the low tier god speech on it.
You'll take the single foot that is realistic to her. I wasn't
This is going in all.
I wasn't quite expecting this, but I mean, I guess it's all right. Yeah, yeah. This.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Actually, instead of doing that,
Let him in.
actually,
Let
this
him
this might be a
in!
bad idea. This might be a bad idea. I present my foot to him.
Huh? Aren't you an ape? Don't you have 4 hands?
I mean, that just makes it better, doesn't it?
No.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Can you roll it for me?
Yeah.
What's your Constitution mod? Oh, you got it. Okay.
7.
I come back to a Constitution savings throw. What the heck happened?
The
We're showing our
cave
feet.
fades to black as you present your feet to Salazar. You leave the cave holding the 500 GP diamond, a changed person, a look of terror, shock, maybe a little bit of regret in there over what happened.
Did I make out with some of the paint?
Whatever happened in that time frame, I'll leave between you and the Lord, but nothing holy happened in that cave.
Oh boy.
I see. Well, I was expecting to get some paint along with it, but 500 gold is pretty nice too, I guess.
Yeah. You step out.
Well,
Hey,
that wasn't quite worth it.
You
Was
all
it?
right?
I'm already
Good.
rich.
What's another
Yet another
500 gold?
example. Yet another example of the ends justify the means, I suppose.
I guess.
Well,
Shoot!
On
Wait,
that
actually. Oh my gosh, I goofed. I should have done something else now that I think about it. Oh, well.
Except for exposing your feet to the goon rat.
No. It's gonna be like along the same story, but basically my plan was, because I guess I can't do it anymore. But my plan was, now that I think about it, I was like, I'll have him wear my rock eating ring, then like put one of the stones in between my toes.
Oh no.
what?
Anyways,
Terrible.
What?
I would like to leave
this
this
game
camp. I would like to leave this camp. As soon as you leave after the cave sesh with the kobold, Corin steps out. Okay, sorry about it. I just had a rat. Oh, are you okay, Rod? You look a little shaken up.
No, wait, is my name so? Did I ever get a monkey name?
No.
No.
No, you're just
never-
Roderick.
You're just Roderick the monkey.
Oh, I said, no, I'm not all right.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully things get better. Anyways.
Hopefully.
What do you guys need me to talk about?
Yeah, we
Sorry.
want more information on that guy you want us to hunt down, or you're trying to
Oh,
find.
yeah. Well, to be quite clear, they were an ex-assassin. They were something called a crow, if you are familiar with the term.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, they were forced, or asked, I should say, not forced, to leave our service due to some unsavory misconduct, taking innocent lives that were not designated by the Holy Council. As such, we have asked them to, step away from the house. They did so, but apparently wound up here in Kyrium. Apparently, they mingled with some sort of devil cult and potentially gave away some internal secrets that should not have been released. As such, we have been received an order to hunt them down, to figure out what sort of information they have or have given away, as well as, deal with the situation at hand. Whether or not they believe rehabilitation is possible or not, that's sort of up to us.
So this crow guy, you want us to bring him back alive, I assume.
If you could, that would be nice. We would like to get some information off of them. Though if obtaining them is too difficult, we have our ways of even making the dead talk.
Like a spirit capture stone of sorts.
No, nothing so barbaric. I mean,
Oh.
Oh, if
Okay.
we were to bring him back in a spirit capture stone, would that suffice?
I suppose we could, but I'm gonna be honest. Messing around with a spirit capture stone, that's opening us up to potential investigations from a few unsavory members that we'd rather not get involved with. We would prefer, if you had to kill them, just to bring back their severed head.
Okay. Cool.
That
We can do
simplifies things. All right. Well,
Okay.
gang. it
Any
seems like-
ideas on where we can point us to? Like just a starting.
All
know,
we know
like
is
the
that they were involved with a devil cult who happened to be involved, I should say, with something known as the Grand Orchestrator, some sort of devilish being who seemed to give them magical powers, is the best information I can offer you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is Kyrium. That doesn't really help us out very much, does it now?
Are devil
No,
cults
but
also really
I
common here?
believe the name the Great Orchestrator should give you some decent information.
Yeah.
Can we roll a history check on that?
Sure, go for it.
Whoever wants to roll.
I'll
I guess
go
you could
for
roll
it.
for me. I mean, I can't roll, so.
Or
Yeah.
Pat
Oh,
can do it.
shoot.
Oh, nice.
Why do I have a plus? Oh yeah, I do have a +4 in history. Cool.
I guess you
the
do.
Grand Orchestrator is actually somewhat of his significant name, somewhat. The Grand Orchestrator is typically given to the name of a devil in the past. An old legend, so to say, was given the name the Grand Orchestrator. Basically, as the legend goes, the Grand Orchestrator was someone who sort of hung back in the shadows and influenced the mind of several saints and paladins to the point of corrupting them to such a degree that almost entire sections of the church were just completely overran by these sort of brainwashed cultists. To the point where it was just a massive problem for the church. Eventually, they were destroyed by a couple of famous knights. And, if someone like that's coming back, they're a little worried, especially if they were given house secrets. So they'd rather not risk it.
Understandable.
Alright.
I
Well,
don't. I
we can
still
probably
don't know
start
where
looking-
this makes us sleep. I don't know. I don't know where to start.
Well,
I should.
there's a
Kyrian
town.
proper, and just-
There's a town about half a day north if you want to go there. They might have more accurate information or up to date in the land.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we're going. You
we
wanna
can start heading
like-
I want to talk to Trisha before we leave.
Oh,
Sure, go ahead. You have
Go ahead.
one-on-one
yeah,
time
yeah,
with her.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up?
Let's do it. Hey. I lean over on the nearest table with like my elbow, and like I tip my hat in a very attractive manner.
Roll me a charisma check.
How you doing?
Roll me a
In-
persuasion check.
in
A persuasion check.
Is there?
Yeah. Okay. 15. Hey.
Oh, whoa.
Hey.
okay.
Hey.
Why, hello there. Is there something I could help you with, Balthazar?
Yeah, nothing really. I just, we're on our way out. We're gonna do help Corin out with a job. Gotta bring in some crow or something. I don't know.
Oh, I see. I thank you for aiding us in our endeavor to be here. I believe that I was going to be the one to go out and looking for them for some time, so I'm glad that someone else is helping me in my search. Where exactly
Yeah,
are you
no, it's-
going looking then?
We're gonna start off with the town, half a day north. Get some information, look around. Someone called the Grand Orchestrator is we were looking for. Really?
Ah, he's even revealing information like that. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, now then. If you're going to be looking a couple days north, I suppose that I shall head to the east then, if that is favorable to you.
Yeah, split up, cover more ground. You know.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Did I
Yeah,
do
but
it?
yeah, just wanted to say goodbye before we go. I know we had a rough start meeting each other, but hopefully we can work together more in the future.
I hope so as well. You seem to be a rather honest person, Balthazar, and I appreciate that. Hopefully in time,
Yeah.
our family and your group may forge more favorable bonds. I believe convincing, she kind of like nods back, these two is going to be a bit of a harder task.
Yeah, but they'll warm up to me eventually.
I'm sure.
I give them a wink with my faceless mask.
Throw some,
What are you doing?
throw some
Nothing.
rocks.
Just looks. All right. As you finish that conversation, anything else?
Man, I to tell you guys the truth, I really wanted to pickpocket her for the sword while Balthazar was having that conversation.
If
with
you
him.
would like to, you may.
Did I?
We can say you were trying.
It's up to you.
If you really want to, I was busy talking.
No,
I was busy talking.
no one's gonna stop.
I would have no knowledge of this. I don't get to convince you not to at this
That's
juncture.
true. So do I just roll stealth first?
Yeah. Yeah, roll me some stealth.
Jesus Christ.
God fucking damn. Pet disappears. Was there even a person named Pet before? Who knows? Definitely just
Who's
did not
Pet?
exist. Yeah, who's Pet? Just disappears from memory. And you're able to successfully like weasel your way both inside the tent and just around both of the prying eyes of the two brothers who appear to be like playing some sort of like hand game with each other. Roll me a sleight of hand check to try to get the sword from underneath
These
their
stealth
bed.
rolls seem a lot more outrageous now that I know
Why?
this is a human.
Why-
being.
Man, he only got a
why
got a
is it
5, but he
nine?
has plus
Why-
12. I did not even know
What
he had
is
plus
Why do you
that?
12.
have a? How do
Why
you
do I
have a
have a plus
plus 12 to?
All right, all
Where
right.
did you get
Like-
that?
So here's what happened, right? They're level 5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They have a dex score of 22 because of the card. So that's
Okay.
6 plus 3 because of proficiency. And then because they're a
Oh,
rogue,
right.
they have expertise, which is another plus 3. They have a plus 12 to sleight of
Oh.
hand.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, that's true, that's
Wowzers.
true.
They will.
Expertise,
This is a
baby.
human-sized cat doing this.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. They will take the sword out from underneath one of their bed. Roll me one last stealth check to escape.
All right.
Here.
Please. Stealth.
Watch it be like a 5.
Oh my god, another
Go
natural 20. What do you
what?
mean?
What? Okay, here's
How
what
are you rolling
happens.
this well?
I don't know.
Holy moly!
Here's what happens.
Dude, I don't even think this sword existed in the first place.
So
They forgot about it.
Pet puts fingers to head, instant transmissions into the tent, grabs the sword with no one noticing, teleports out, and just appears back with the sword sort of like wrapped in cloth behind their back.
Dude, it's like the SpongeBob meme, you know, like the
Want to
one
see me do
where
it
he's
again?
like, once you do it again, exactly.
Oh my god. I just wanted to do it for the meme. I didn't mean to succeed.
Holy moly! We should get going.
We should
Yeah,
leave.
we
Man,
can get going
fail-
right now.
Man, failed his task successfully, basically.
All right. Now we
All
get to the
right.
good shit. And by good shit, the shit I had to plan like today rather than 3 weeks ago because fucking took us this long to get here.
we were on a very long boat arc, okay? We were on
Yeah,
a side quest.
You know what?
we're on a boat.
Not as long as the Berserk boat arc, so we're still good. No, shut up! Shut up! This is not what I wanted to listen to.
What did you?
There was an
So-
outro
so-
on the music video.
So the problem,
Oh.
no, it wasn't the outro in the music video. What happened was instead of looking up Tom Kench's theme, I just looked up Tom Kench, and because it's a YouTube bot, it just found the first video with Tom Kench in its name. And it
yes.
was a fucking let's play. So you get fucking, hey, what's going on, guy? And you're just like, shut up. Corny ass.
Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn that notification bell on.
Now we're gonna do some top lane Tom Kench.
Alrighty, folks. Here's what you see. Let me make sure that this is properly sanctioned off. Don't want to get y'all ahead of yourselves, as they say. All right. The town is dry and dusty. Dust clouds kick up as errant winds blow throughout the town. Rows of dust and crops seem to sort of roll through the empty streets. Horses neigh and purr, stationed outside of shops and saloons. The very definition of an old western town. The kind Balthazar is familiar with, and the kind that everyone else has only heard in legend and folklore. Thank you to Boots and Maps for letting me steal this, as you can see there. Don't worry about it. Anyways, as you guys enter the town from the south, you notice that the setting sun, which has started in the morning, has instead turned to a midday sun, now almost high noon as you are walking. It's rather strange, the sort of reverse flow of time that seems to be happening here. As you enter into the main city streets, you see a few things immediately right off the gate. First off, you see a saloon, which seems to be bustling with all sorts of lively folk. It's hooting and hollering, and shenanigans are going about inside, as well as a somewhat more quieter, almost cafe-looking individual. A place of high raffine, as one particular cowboy seems to be sort of yakking it up as some sort of cronies kind of around them. They seem to be in good-natured, a bright smile on their face and golden skin. The kind you only see on the seasonal elves of great renown and fey magic. In addition, you see a cart, which seems to be peddling some sort of wares operated by a yanta. Okay, so, like, there's, like, some people who call it a yanti, or some people call it a yante. I pronounce yanti. If you think it's different, I hate you, like, on a personal level. Anyways. The town is yours to explore. I forgot to put these on a hidden layer. Don't worry about people if you saw them.
Okay.
All right, anyways, you're good to go.
All right. Let's go to the saloon. The classic saloon.
The classic first move. Wow, which one's the saloon? Is it the one directly
This
north?
The
one.
one right here.
Yeah,
That
we're
one,
there.
okay.
These two are beep, 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 beep. We're following behind. Clovis, as he attempts to enter the saloon, runs into an invisible wall, sort of like rubs his face. It says I'm not allowed because I'm not of age. What the fuck?
Come on, dude. What, we've already had this conversation. You're like 100 years old or something, right?
Yeah, but it's not of age of my species.
Dude, but come on. You're my son, though. They should just let me. It's worked last time.
No, it didn't. I had to
Anyways.
stay outside and drink a lemonade. Avos had to stay with me.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got in that one time.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the first time. That's
You
why
didn't,
you're my
though.
son. The whole reason you're
Oh,
my
yeah.
son in the first place.
Yeah, with the bar, but like it made
Oh.
everyone uncomfortable. Though.
The whole reason you're my son in the first place.
All right.
Exactly.
Do you mean like that's how the adoption process went? I forgot about that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
kind of
that-
just
that is
happened.
exactly what
All right.
happened.
We
You're
tried to
all
visit the
entering a
bartender.
saloon. And because you're all entering a saloon, I need one of you all to make either an intimidation check or a performance check to see how well you kick open the doors.
All
Okay.
right,
Who wants to be the kicker? Who's the
I,
kicker?
I
I'm
will
the
be
kicker.
the performance.
I'm
I'm
the kicker.
Balthazar, roll with
you're the kicker.
Balthazar, roll with advantage because this is your home.
Okay.
You know
cool.
how to kick.
You were
Yeah.
raised kicking doors.
Well, it's the 16. it
16.
seems.
Boom! Your boot flies through the double doors, letting
and-
them. Oh,
And when we're busting open the doors, I play the the Weezer. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. You kick open the door enough to where the two doors sort of fly back and slam into the door, actually catching little latches that hold them open so they don't awkwardly fold back in on you. You stride in with a confidence. The cowboys in there seem to look back at you with a little bit of respect as your posse follows around right behind you. All right, as you enter in, you notice a few things. First off, boo. A tiefling cowboy seems lined up, horns poking through his hat. He's got a bit of a gun on his belt, a rather sizable ivory piece as he chews upon a piece of hay. Infernal blood runs through him as you can sense the heat and fires in the night hells burn in his eyes. Right below you, you see someone sort of sulking alone in a deep conversation as he sips from his glass. alone and looking off into the middle distance, traumatized it seems. At the top of the place, you see an old eye-patched turtle, resting just behind the counter, smoking something from his pipe. The old adventuring tortoise spirit seems to be filling glasses and sending them on their way to the tables.
That's the coolest guy in the room. We gotta talk to that guy first.
Do I know anybody here? Can I roll, like, what would I roll for that?
Roll history.
13.
You're not familiar with anyone here, just right off the descriptions.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we gotta go talk to the turtle, though. Avis is
Well,
right.
We have to, yeah.
You have to talk to the turtle.
Dude with an eye patch and a
the
cigar.
portal.
Or a pipe,
Yeah.
rather. Turtle. We gotta talk to the turtle.
Well, welcome. What can I offer you folks? He's gonna take a large puff from his pipe.
Who wants to do the talking? Yeah.
He
Sure,
sort
I'll
of
do
like
the
looked
talking.
expectingly at Balthazar since he was the one who kicked the doors, but
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You know, probably I should. We're just wondering. I'm returning home. These fellas, they're new around here. They're part of my crew, as
Oh.
it were. We're on a
Wait.
job here.
allow me to be the first to welcome you home, then. He's going to reach underneath the table, grab a couple glasses. As he fills them up, he hands them to each of them. As he's about to slide it towards Clovis, he gets an in-game warning. He's like, shit, all right. He sort of puts it back and pulls out a lemonade and puts it in front of Clovis, and then continues handing out the drink to Roderick. So, what brings you back to this shithole? Finally got out and decided you want another chance at life of living in hell?
We're on a job. We're here looking for someone.
Everyone's on a job. Who you looking for?
We're looking for a crow.
Shit. You got one of them lackeys looking for Crow? Working for them White Cross? He sort of says it with a bit
Nah.
of spite in his throat.
Not for any reason that, not that I want to, essentially.
Got you by your balls.
Gotta
then,
do what
huh?
you gotta do. It is a job.
A job's a job.
Shit. Here I thought you all was something special. Turns out you're just another couple of coin grabbers. Ain't nothing
Well,
like
we're
the
looking
like
for
I've
this
seen
crow.
before.
Aren't we looking for this crow for multiple employers, though?
Oh yeah, there is
more or
this
less.
one guy
This-
that we originally
this
took
is
the
a-
job for, and then apparently the White Cross dudes also want him. So we're like, okay,
This is a-
well,
This is a very, very wanted
it's a
guy,
very
wanted
complex
man.
job. It's
Let's
we're doing it
let's just say that we're not necessarily here for the
White
job,
Cross.
like just
We're
the
not-
job.
We're not here for White Cross. We're doing this for ourselves and also for a very large other guy.
A very large
we only
man
did it because
who's really
Very
nice to
large
us.
man.
Fine. Whatever it is. Shit, what do I know about the Crow? He sort of like taps the table a little bit with his claw, almost expectantly.
Wait. Just,
So, what do you know about the crow?
He keeps tapping on the table.
I mean, he is
Oh.
a turtle. We'll give him some time.
I think he's looking
I
for pay,
think-
guys.
I think we need some sort of compensation in this.
Ah,
Yes.
Everyone's
I can't
well.
do that.
well,
like,
Roderick.
All right.
well, are you gonna
Well,
spit it
uh,
out? Totally
okay,
approved.
You're the wallet. You're the wallet of the team.
I also
I-
owe
I get
Roderick
down,
like
I
1,000
get
gold.
down. I kind of like I do the slam my drink down. I said, what would you what are you in the mood for? I kind of like lean in on my shoulder.
Coin makes the world go round.
Slide him some.
Well. And I said, and I pull something out of my back. I pull the diamond out of my bag of holding. I said, well, do I have something just for you? And I just like put it in between us, like in the middle. I don't push it all the way. I put it in the middle. Just so you can take a look at it. A gander.
Takes a look at it. All right. He'll kind of take it off the table, put it underneath. Legend has it there's been a bit of a ruckus around town. Apparently, a group of folks, known themselves as the Flame Riders, has been causing quite a trouble up a little bit farther north, diving down into those caves or something or rather. Apparently, they feel a little bit of a Bit of courage saying they got some extra info. Something that could turn the tides of the Zarakoshi invasion here in Kyrium. Not sure where the information comes from, but all I'm saying is they seem to be carrying back a lot of feathers on their hats, if you catch my drift.
Hmm. And where
Got it.
would we happen to find these
Well,
dudes?
sort of walks over to the thing. Looks like they got a shootout scheduled for 12:30.
Huh.
What time is it
Interesting.
right now?
12:45.
We got 45 minutes to kill.
Yeah.
No, 15 minutes. It's a quarter to high noon.
Quarter to
Yeah,
high
quarter to
noon.
high
He said
noon,
half-
but then,
he
like,
said he said half
yeah,
past
the-
noon, high noon.
Oh,
is
half
the-
past noon. Okay, I can't
yeah.
math. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Well, if you're looking to kill, he's gonna nod as he points over to the sort of like loner-looking character over here. He's the one shooting out at high noon, if you wanted to watch a bit of entertainment.
You mean that guy that looks like he plays children's card games?
Yeah, that guy.
I was gonna say he looks like Remy from Streets.
He kind of does look like
Remy,
Remy from Streets,
Remy,
actually.
the famous Street
Does he?
fighter. You know.
A little bit.
I don't see
A
it,
little bit.
actually.
Really.
I think it's just the hair for me. I don't think
That's fair.
anything else says Remy, but it's just
That's fair.
the shade of hair.
Regardless.
And the
The hair-
longiness of it.
Position.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Shooting out with old Goodfield. Apparently they've been having quite a beef. Heck, that guy showed up. It wasn't even 3 days ago and already started messing around with one of the fastest quick draws here in town. We're either
So
going to
are you
witness
saying-
an- Oh,
Are you saying they have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak?
what the fuck is a Philly cheesesteak?
It's a
I don't
cheesesteak
know,
from
Vish-
Philadelphia,
Vicious
the famous
told me.
sandwich.
I don't know what Vicious
Would it
is
be
on
more
about.
like
He's on some shit.
yarning cheesesteak?
I don't
No,
know. They-
Philadelphia. from
Why are you putting
Philadelphia.
cheese on a steak?
It tastes good.
I've
like,
never,
you know,
I've
chopped
never
up-
gotten a piece of beef that I looked
I
for
said,
and
you know
said,
what? I'll
I
treat
wanna
you-
put
I'll
cheese
treat
on
you
that
to it sometime.
count on it. All right. You got 15 minutes to kill. What do you want to do?
Let's talk to this
Um,
guy over here. The a toothpick changes everything guy.
Toothpick changes.
I'm not familiar with this reference. What?
Let me find the
God.
image.
You're
Toothpick
not?
changes everything.
we need to
Hold on.
give her the
I'll
meme.
get it. I'll get it. I'll pull it up while you talk.
Okay, you got it.
Okay.
I'll pull
Um,
it up. I'll pull it
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Okay.
This fella sort of seems looking as you all approach. Well, shit. When did I get all popular?
No reason.
I don't know. I just thought you were cool.
We're just around. We're just talking to people, getting information.
All right. I guess I can pick up what you're putting down. He sort of like looks. What you trying to learn?
What you know about the what was the demon guy? The great something?
Oh, the Great Orchestrator?
The great orchestrator.
Shit, you're messing around with one of them cults, I see. I wish I
Yeah,
was brave
well-
enough to take on one of those jobs. Hell, let's see. Oof. All I know is those two folks have been running around those Flame Riders recently. Apparently, they used to work with the Great Orchestra. What the fuck is this?
The guy that we're
changes
talking to.
everything.
Oh, yeah, it's a big
Toothpick
changes
changes
everything.
everything.
What do you mean?
Shit, he's kind of right though.
Toothpick changes everything. Like, what do you mean?
Toothpick changes everything.
Toothpick changed everything. Apparently, they used to work for the Great Orchestrator, but not no more. Not sure what caused them to change, but that's all the info I got.
Mm-hmm. Gwen, what do you know about a crow that might be running around these parts?
Oh, that urban legend. As far as I'm concerned, apparently a couple days ago, or I say a couple days, I mean a couple weeks ago, strange assassin came to town, spouting something rather about the end of the world. A lot of people treated him like the crazy person he was, or ridiculed him, laughed at him a bit. A couple of boys thought it would be pretty funny and decided to take him up to a cave to put him down, we'll call it. Well, those boys came back a week later or so, completely changed. They were wearing crow feathers in their hat, saying how something here would be the object of our defeat. Couldn't really tell you what they were saying. Eventually, the movement caught on a little bit, and one of those two heads of the Flame Riders used to serve the Great Orchestrator bought into it as well. Hell, I'd say about 15, 20 guns decided to head over to those caves and head out.
All right.
Where's this cave?
They're
About
up
northwest. Couple days.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Of course.
We'll be seeing you around, I think.
We'll be seeing you around at noon.
All right. Let's
All right.
talk to Remy Street Fighter over here.
As you walk over, he gives you the black pill stare, we'll call it.
Oh no.
All hope gone.
What is the black pills? What? Oh.
All hope
What do you think it's?
gone. Complete, just devoid of feeling, it looks like, as he just kind of two hands on his drink, sort of staring off into the middle distance. Doesn't even seem to recognize that you've walked up to him.
Ain't you a ray of sunshine?
I ain't seen light in days, partner. Ever since those.
All right.
Ever since. All right. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
SpongeBob, what are you
you
ready
ready?
for?
He's
He's
ready to shoot a guy in 45 minutes.
Well, 15 minutes, because
Well, I mean, I don't know that.
he has the high noons. So yeah, he said so. Brachus here has the high noon slot, and then at the high noon, half an hour past.
I'm gonna put my my hand on him and be like, hey, if you need someone to lean on, I'm right here.
Are you still the monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I be?
Shit. I must be seeing things. Sort of like looks up into the sky. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why do you tell me what it is? Why do you delude my senses? I need them.
Need
Just keeps muttering to himself.
Okay.
Hey, you seem like you're dealing with something. We'll just get out of your hair then. We back away slowly.
I'm
in a,
confused. That guy
comical
needs a
fashion.
monkey?
No, he wants a
Maybe,
significant other. Why is
Oh.
everyone? Actually, I don't even know.
Oh,
We're
you're all backing
because
away.
It seems like he's
We're backing
dealing
away
with
a bit.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude's got inner demons and outer demons. He's dealing a little lot.
Bing! 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 Bells.
I thought that was him doing
that. Bells sound out throughout town as everyone begins, almost in a hypnotic pattern, standing up from their seats as they go to the main city streets. Bacchus moves almost like a phantom, feet shuffling as they begin to make their way towards the spot, feet planted firmly. As he finds his plate, you see this golden-haired golden elf stand up, walk down a little bit, a couple of stairs, enough swagger in his step to sway a town. Well, look here! If it ain't one of them new folk travelers thinking that they can start a whole new legend like that person before. Tell you what, kid, and he sort of like keeps walking. I ain't never lost a fight before. Never once in my life has anyone ever outdrawn me. And it ain't sure as hell gonna be today till you lose a shadow freak. You underhear me? Brachus just does not respond, just completely eyes fixed ahead of him, hand placed on his gun. Shit. Scared senseless. Hey, listen, there's a little bit of time you can still back out. Ain't nothing stopping you from dying here today on that little sand you're standing there on, boy. Once again, Brachus just does not move. as the final bell tolls. This little, there, let's see. Fuck. Alright, let's get everyone out here. I just remembered. Boop, 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 boop. How do you get everyone out here? Boop, 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 boop. Let me get everyone else. Where are they? Come here. Boy, come here. Boy, I said boy. Come here. Alright. As sort of the town gathers outside, the turtle's gonna step forward. Aight, you know the rules. Walk forward. These three walk forward as they sort of just look at each other. Lucky's got a good old smile in his head, just full of confidence and joyous whimsy. Fucking okay, then. I actually have a different song I want to use for this, so that actually works out for me. Where is it? There it is. Ah. 10 steps back, will out of you. They'll both move 10 steps back as they turn around and face each other. On your marks. Walks back as he raises his own pistol. Get set! And he fires his gun, and in a flash, you begin to see as Brachus unloads his revolver. As shadows pool around his feet, bolts of shadow fly out towards Lucky. He begins to quickly pull out his side piece, just a little bit slower, but in enough time, shooting out golden rays, almost like a key blast sort of fire assault in between these two, as rays of light and shadow pass by each other. This sort of arcane gun battle. As the two begin to duel and fight, Brachus runs forward, his hand dipping into the ground until he disappears entirely. As he disappears, he begins to suddenly reappear behind Lucky in almost a fraction of a second. He begins to hold his gun and place it to the back of Lucky's head. As a burst of shadows spray out, Lucky dies, his blood turning to black as he falls to the ground. As the rays of light and shadow change, as everything dies down in only a matter of seconds, Brachus is the only living stander in the competition. He walks away.
You know that guy?
Huh?
That other guy would have lived if he drew Pot of Greed.
Kind of true, kind of true. Brachus just walks away, claiming nothing off of the body, and instead walking back inside as he sits back at his normal table. Well, shit. Omark is going to walk over as he sort of grabs Lucky's body, drag him over. Salazar, I believe you know what to do. Take him out by the body pit by him back. Yeah. Core. Kind of loads him up in his wagon. Well, shit. Looks like we got a new fastest drawer in town. Some folks sort of applaud lightly, others which somewhat afraid of what they just watched. We got a little bit before the next show. He's just going to go and sit by the little table over here, as well as sort of the other people. Salazar sort of just leaves. All right.
Well, that was something.
We didn't even get to search the body. I was gonna run that guy's pockets.
I mean, you could.
Well, you know where his body's located. He told you he got a body pit up north.
Yeah, but like, then I gotta look through all of these bodies' pockets. Like, that's a bit much.
I mean, it's going to be on the top of the pile.
That's true.
Bring out.
Do you think
your
they're going to,
dead.
like, try to put it underneath?
Probably
I'm
not.
gonna try to bury it under other bodies. Well,
I don't
that's
think
a
they
bit of a
care that
morbid thought.
much.
Well, there should be another gunfight on the same street in half an hour, right? That's the one we're interested in.
Yeah.
I'm just
So,
saying, if he drew better, he would have won.
It's kind of true.
you
kinda
guys
true.
wanna search some bodies for like half an hour?
Go ahead.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Sounds
I'm just.
fun. No,
I kind of want to
It's a fun
kill the crow,
festival.
honestly.
Where can I ask for some
Oh,
water?
right.
actually?
Speaking of
Like
getting
a-
distracted, does
Mark
anyone
will
want the sword that
Flick
I
his
took?
fingers as he will cast
I want the sword.
create water in your
All right.
drinking pouch.
Roderick,
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the sword.
Yeah, I'll take the sword. I mean, I was the one that wanted it in the first place. I guess it called. I don't know. What should I call it? Mysterious Red Sword?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I guess we can go, rub down some bodies. I want to go talk to the guy who just won.
All right. You
I
want
want
to
to
go
talk to this
him?
other shadowy guy over here.
All right, go for it.
Oh, whoops. We're talking to Brockets right now, right?
Yeah, I believe Roderick wanted to. Pet, where'd you want to go?
Nowhere in particular. I guess I'll just stay out here with Clovis.
All right. Brachus sort of is just sitting back in his trance, but he seems a little bit more into it this time.
I said, "What's up, sugar? How's it going?" I saw what you just did, and I'm mighty impressed.
Shit. I am going crazy. Metal man and a talking monkey. Yeah, well. Alright. Sort of like looks up and is a little distressed about what the fuck's happening. But we'll engage his believed delusion for a little bit. So, alright. What do you all want?
It says, so tell me about yourself.
Sort of like looks skeptically. And who's trying to know? And he's gonna reach for his gun a little bit.
And I am. I use a bit of my
Me?
persuasion, maybe. Oh wait, hold on. I'm in the map tools now. What the heck?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool. We're good.
Okay.
It just random. Okay, it randomly started working. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Skill check, right? There you go. Persuasion. That's okay.
Alright. Brachus will sort of look. All you need to know is I travel, I hunt, and then I leave.
I see. And are you sure that's all?
That's all. That's all.
Alrighty then. I don't have anything else for this because the
Roll me
Yeah, I
a
don't have
perception check.
perception. All right.
Hmm.
What would that be under?
Uh,
Oh wait, no, I found it. Never mind.
Okay.
For some reason, I
Yeah.
completely missed it.
all right, yeah, you don't notice anything. Avos, if you would like to make this check, you may.
Sure. Yeah. Oh.
All right, yeah,
My
no,
perception.
nothing that you have of note. Don't even worry about it, you know? Just a fucking
right,
weirdo.
guess I
Just a
can't figure it
weird
out.
shadow shooter guy. Meanwhile, over here, well,
Oh, yep.
it appears I haven't met your acquaintance yet. My name is Gallus. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Balthazar. And I shake his hand.
Balthazar. What a name, might I say. Tell me, where are you from, Balthazar?
Here, actually, from good
Oh,
old
is
Kyrian.
that so? What gang did you run with?
Did I have a name for his gang? If he had one?
Think
I
you-
just remember he was. It's been so long since I. Wait, hold on, I have this lore somewhere. Yeah, I didn't have a name for his gang. I was just he used to be a low-level gang member, and then he started working on his own.
I'm afraid I've never heard of a low-level gang before, but I'm sure it's interesting. Tell me,
Yeah.
are you a man of faith?
Yeah.
Yes.
Say that.
Interesting. How satisfied are you with that faith?
Pretty satisfied, yeah.
Was that so? Well, what if I were to mind if I preach my word just a little bit, if you don't
Oh yeah,
mind,
not
of
at all.
course.
No, go ahead.
You see, I ascribe to the faith of a person known as Godmaker, if you've ever heard of them before. Roll
let
me
me
a
check if I
religion
see.
check.
Right. 10.
In passing, they're like powerful or something. Who knows?
I'm a
You
little
see-
familiar with the name, but not too knowledgeable about them.
You see, they are a divine creator, someone who is able to make the very fabrics of reality of this world. In fact, well, religious texts say that they were even the things that made the. They were the person who made the things that made the earth, the creator of creators, as it were.
Uh-huh.
Now, I just wanted to share my word with you, as I believe that, as more people come to understand the very creation of this world itself, we can come together to understand the nature of life just a little bit more.
Right.
And I would like to invite you into the folds of our faith. Of course, with subservience and faith comes many a blessing.
No thanks. I'm good. You
Oh.
can give me your whole speech or whatever if you want to talk about it.
Oh, sure, he's gonna pull out a pamphlet and give it to you.
Yeah.
My chapel door is open anytime if you want to communicate with one of your friends about whether or not you want to join the folds of the faith. And he's going to step off and go back to his little chapel and kind of sit in front of it.
Oh,
Ormar,
sure.
kind of overhearing this, turns around. Hey, what a
I-
crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he does that. He's our town's chaplain. He's well, he's a special guy. That's all I gotta say.
Can't say I can be too judgmental about his faith, as I am a follower of another more unconventional, faith system. But
Sure.
yeah, no.
Well, see, the only difference is, they say there's a rumor why he wears that suit all the damn time.
Uh-huh. What would that be? Well, what's
Do you know
What's the
what
deal?
Godmaker's MO is?
not really. He gave me this pamphlet, but he didn't really talk about
Well,
much about him.
here's the thing, right? As they believe he's the maker of creation, as it were, they believe that he also has the ability to overwrite and change creation, as it were. Oftentimes, Godmaker's most loyal subjects end up a little mutated, a little bit more biologically enhanced, as it were. Sometimes it's not always for the better. Some go crazy from the mutations. Well, I don't want to put any word out on him, but he seems rather protective of the back of his neck.
I see.
You didn't hear that from me, though.
No, I did not.
Hell, I think the next show's about to start. Mark is
Yeah.
going to stand up and sort of walk. As everyone sort of steps outside once more. Unless you had anything to say to Clovis, Pat.
Not really. I was just hanging out.
All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right. We'll go with this one. Why not? This is some good music. Finally, some peak music.
Server is disconnected.
What's the fuck?
Oh,
God
I'm still here.
damn it, Alfie.
Yeah, I'm still here, so
Yeah.
maybe it'll
I
be a
also got
delayed disconnect for you and me.
Yeah, like
I'll,
last
I'll
time.
try to reconnect. Regardless. Ricken's streaming. It'll be fine.
God damn it,
Oh, I
Alfie.
took the
I
stream
say.
off.
Oh no,
I'll
you
put it
turned
back
off the
on.
stream. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll put it back on.
I'll try to
wait,
reconnect.
I forgot about this.
My audience viewpoint is still connected.
Weird. Loading campaign.
Yeah, the server's still up. I don't know why I did that. At least my audience.
Very
is the one
strange.
Still connected.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I mean,
Bring me back, please.
I'm getting there. I need to get my DM POV back. Alright. My DM's POV. And by that I mean POV
Your
as
dumb
in
cock.
point of view, as in
Dungeon Master
the thing
point of
people
view.
always use wrong whenever they do TikToks.
True.
True. Alright.
Oh yeah, Rickon, could you stream again? I'm not connecting.
I
like
am.
Last time.
I am streaming it
Okay,
right
cool.
now.
Cool and epic.
You guys, hey. Hold up. No, damn it. Hold up. I have to reconnect this. Disconnect from server. Connect to server. Oh, and the music box died. You'd love to see it, honestly. I love when a plan falls apart. Yeah, he's dead now. Hello, Scorpio. How are you? Yeah, he's a dad now. Yeah. All right. All right. So, here's what happens. Ormek steps out as he calls forth the two shooters again. Brachus, once again, steps out. Appears he's in for another round. Walks up, places his hand, ready, confident after what he just did. But things suddenly change. The air grows more tense as two rough-riding individuals make themselves known. Riding in from the west on the presence of two fiery horses. These two strangers ride in. Well, now, bear, I done told you. This town was a bunch of hootenanny and hollering. Ain't that right? Look at them. They're all lined up nice and pretty for you. Ain't that right, Malcolm? This sort of lower one, more calm, collected, burning cigar in his mouth. A lot more reserved, sort of just nods his head. I tell you, boys, I ain't never seen a group of more lively individuals in my entire life witnessing a murder. Ain't that right? He sort of begins to, like, look around. Somewhat annoyed by the lack of expression, he sort of, like, flicks his hand up a little bit. You see a few of the town's members suddenly begin to croak their neck a little bit as suddenly they begin laughing hysterically, almost as if compulsed. Now you're getting it, life's a hell of a laugh. Tell me, which one of you olds is getting murdered today? Sort of, like, looks around the audience. Oh, if it ain't the little shadow shooter, eh? All right, well, ain't nothing to see here. The top one, far more fiendish than the one at the bottom. Almost it looks as if a full devil sort of parks his nightmare up at the top here. His horse on fire and skeletal, breathing the very flames of hell out with him as arcane pulses around Jetter. Malcolm will walk over here, tie up his horse, step out, enter the main town square. Roll me history checks, a few of you, if you don't mind.
Hold on, I'm reconnecting.
Yeah, let me take you there.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Let me take you there.
History, you said?
Yeah. History. All right. History. Both of you rolled a 17. Very good. All right. You know a thing or two actually about this top one. Jetter Cassis. You all only heard of this figure in passing, and it wasn't much. It kind of made nationwide news, as it were. This person is known as, besides Deadcoin, which is another nickname he got, is known as the Blood Painter. Originally human, he committed so many acts of violent murder to the point where he would infuse demonic sigils and signs on the ground in the blood of a freshly killed victim in such grotesque manner that like just caused a bunch of problems all over the place because of how powerful these demonic runes were. Eventually, a lot of exorcists started coming after him, believing he was just a full devil. Upon realizing they were just human, banished him to Kyrium instead when they finally got him. Real, just like serial killer, white woman, true crime podcast material type of folk. And now here he is, appearing looking far more demonic than what the reports originally described. Malcolm will sort of walk forward, looks at Ormac. All right, you two. Steps back a couple paces. And these two will, walk back a respectable 10 feet each. The two begin to turn as the gunshot fires off from Ormac. A barrage of shadows fire forth from Brachus, typically as we saw before, bolts of the shadow moving through as he begins to cover the distance behind his own beams of shadow, diving into the ground. Malcolm sort of just sighs heavily as the bolts of shadow boom, 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 blast against him, and he's looking relatively unfazed. As he quickly turns around, he will hold out his hand in an area, as suddenly Brachus, as he emerges behind him, trying to do the same move he did on Lucky, teleports but seemingly directly into Malcolm's hand. And as he does, you begin to see Malcolm's hand sort of grow, muscles and tendons growing along it, almost doubling in size, as the head begins to be crunched and crumbled, blood leaking from his eyes, as his head shatters like a grape, as he drops him to the ground, a headless corpse with a smashed skull. His body now coated with a fresh new red paint layer on his leather. He kind of turns around to Ormac, nods. Ormac is sort of like, fuck. Malcolm will pick up Brachus on his shoulder, walk over to his horse, tie Brachus to the back, pull off into the town. Well, if you need us, you know where to find us. I'm sure we could find you a place to join our fold if you were. Sort of looks over the audience as he sees the group of newcomers, our dear adventurers. Well, hell, we haven't seen new folks around here in quite some time. Howdy, folks. His beast is going to stride forward a little bit as he approaches you all. Tell me, where are you blowing from? Stupid town?
Yes,
No,
sir.
from Comedy Store.
Well, I guess you do need to go there since you can't come up with anything on your own, huh?
Maybe.
Ooh, that is some tasty fear you got coming off of your boy. Is that a smell of divine too? Well, ain't it every day you can make a paladin piss his own boots? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nice little arrangement between us, I think. Hell, sorry, Ormac. I know I said I wouldn't cause any trouble, but honestly, I can't ever always pass up an opportunity to kill one of those divine-loving folk. Ormac sort of gets really panicked as he starts backing away. Tell you what, I'll tell my boys they're only allowed to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, and he points at Clovis a little bit. Maybe you. Oh, we can leave you with just a little bit of harming. How does that sound? Looking over at Ormac. Ormac sort of like shudders as he's shaking his head. Too bad! As he flicks his fingers, him and Malcolm and the two horses will disappear, and in their places rests the nightmare, as well as a few other beasts. Let me pull them out. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that ain't that just wonderful.
Which ones do I want? Let's see them. Yeah, hell yeah. Not you. Yes. 3 strange, draconic-looking forms crawl out of the ground in pools of hellfire as some of these undead ribcage showing through them, as crackling of energy and hellfires burn through them, as the nightmare, suddenly without its reins, begins to buck wild and free, its flames growing brighter, decides to look around, command spells suddenly flying over them, forming crowns above their heads as their eyes lock onto you. You guys have an action to move, and that is where we'll pick up next time as combat begins.
All right.
Wonderful.
What a way to
Hey,
end
like
the
that.
session. I like it.
All right.
I do. All right. Go ahead. Move whatever desire. Whatever. Just you gotta move 30 feet, or if you action can spend 60. No opportunity.
Oh, we're
to
moving
exit
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Move now, and that's where we'll end session.
I can move 40 feet.
You can move
Um,
120 if you spend your bonus
if
action,
you-
since you get an
That is
technically an
true.
entire turn. You just
Let
can't attack him
me-
this time.
Put me at like the corner of the like the building in the middle.
Oh, over here.
Maybe like in the corner, like behind the wall.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah, there.
Alright.
So you know I don't like die instantly.
Clovis hides with you.
You are pretty squishy, so it makes
Mouth,
sense.
where are you moving?
I'm staying here.
All right. And with that, we'll call an adieu to tonight's session. Hey, folks, thank you all for playing.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Fun as always.
Wait a minute. My sneak attack's 2d6.
Yes, it is. You are level 5.
I'm level 5. It should be 3d6.
Oh, shit. You right. That's my bad, OG. That's my bad.
It's fine.
I'll fix that
I
one.
mean, it's better that we saw now than
Yeah.
during combat.
During session when you're just under damaging people. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna end stream, so I'll see you. Goodbye, chat room. Goodbye, chat room.
Have a good one, chat.
Bye,
Goodbye.
chat.